What's going on, you bitch made ass niggas, you bitch made ass bitches, you real ass niggas, and you real ass bitches? We back.
Yeah.
Back in the motherfucking 80's, son. You know what I mean? We got my nigga 5'2" in the building, Drvgz, Marz.
Crack,
You know what I'm
crack,
saying? The regular degular. You know what I mean? We live.
crack,
Crack in the
crack.
80's, aka Yo, watch out, son. I got that nigga, son. The podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bitch, I told you watch your fucking mouth when we around my kids, right? The podcast. Um, yeah,
The
niggas.
more weed smoke I puff, the more dangerous the podcast.
Ooh, fuck around and get hardcore. C4 to your door, no beef, no more, nigga. The podcast.
AKA, let's bring this one back from last week. Let's bring back slapping niggas, the podcast.
Hey,
Hey, man, we back for another motherfucking week, bro. We 11 weeks in this motherfucker, man. Like
episode 11, nigga.
episode 11, son. Like, wow, how does that feel? Like, I know that shit is crazy. Like, this means we 11 weeks straight. We ain't miss a week, and we drop multiple episodes certain weeks. So we grinding at this point. We kind of in autopilot.
Crazy because Stranger Things came out. We were episode 11. See how I come around though?
Yeah, look how it come around.
Look
Though.
how I come around though. Word.
That nigga Lux is a part of
If
every.
y'all
You
niggas,
know what? Lux is a bingo. He's on the bingo card for this pod. We got Lux, and we talk about every week. We use his phrase.
word.
We gotta figure out who's the INGO on the card. He's
Real
the B.
talk. For those
But,
who don't know, that the main character on Stranger Things is called 11. So for those who don't watch it,
I mean it. For those who don't watch, I feel like that shit is kind of like entrenched in the culture. Although I've only seen the first season, like I mentioned, but that's neither here nor there. How you brothers doing, man? It's been a nice week. We had Memorial Day pass. How y'all doing, man? I know y'all said y'all didn't have any plans for Memorial Day, but did that change? Did you end up getting into anything?
I didn't do a goddamn thing. I was this week I was supposed to go get my kid. She had fooled me, told me that she got out of school May 30th. Now her school usually lets out early, right? They usually like her last day of school usually be like June 1st. It's weird. It's weird. She's in a charter school, so they just don't weird timing. She told me May 30th this year, but she was lying. He actually got out of school like June 10th. She just was ready to come to my house, so she had me amped for nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say my niece and my nephew are in charter school too, and I don't know when they finish, but I know they will be here on next Wednesday.
Mm.
So that means they must have finished this week or probably this weekend type
Mm.
shit. That's crazy because New York, here in Houston, niggas been out of school since like early May, like mid May type shit.
Yeah, and don't they go back like mid-August type shit too, right?
Yeah, they go back. So they go back when I would start college in New York. And I mean, when I was in college and shit, I was starting in like August. So they start. I think they start around the same time. Like,
yeah.
August type shit.
She goes back to school in August. She goes back like the last week of August. She doesn't go back September.
Or so they probably on that
Yeah.
type of time, like how it is. But what about you, Drvgz? You had a good weekend, my brother. Oh damn, they got that.
They got him. They got that nigga early.
The aliens came and I mean,
Scoop that nigga.
abducted that nigga early in the pod. But shit, like I was telling y'all niggas, man, I spent my Memorial weekend in Belize, my brother.
Yes, tell us about it, brother. You was in another part of the world. You was, you know what I'm saying?
Shit was great, bro. Shit was beautiful. Hey, everything was all right, my brother. I was out there jamming. You know what I'm saying, nigga? That shit was beautiful, bro. So let me go ahead and just give the rundown of how that shit went. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had an early flight. That shit was pretty interesting because I hate waking up early, but you know, you waking up for something that you want to do. It's a little different.
So. Feel like a little kid again.
Word, really felt like a little kid. So, you know what I mean? We get there, we get to Belize probably like I think we landed there like around noon. And just landing, you know what I'm saying? You get to the airport. Like I said, this is my first time flying out of the country, so this is my first time needing a passport, all of that good stuff. So when
Oh
you get
shit.
there, when you fly out of the country, you know what I mean, you got to clear customs just to get into another country type shit, right? You land at
Mm-hmm.
the airport. This is another thing. This is my first time landing at the airport and exiting the plane directly onto the motherfucking tarmac, nigga. Like on the runway,
Yeah.
niggas let you out the plane door onto the fucking tarmac. I was like, yo, this is new. I mean, you come out,
Bullish. It felt kind of ballerish.
I ain't gonna front. I did. I felt like I was on a private jet, nigga. I took pictures and all that, nigga. Holding the line up, niggas behind me like, move, go this
Yeah,
way, sir.
yeah.
I'm
Ain't
like,
not
hold up, nigga. I'm new. I ain't never
ain't
been
not
nowhere.
yeah, ain't nothing like a nigga fresh off the plane.
Facts. I had my suitcase, nigga. I was living. So you coming off, and like I said, I was in Belize. For those that don't know what Belize is or where it's located, it's in Central America, which is typically you hear Central America, you think Honduras, Guatemala, you think a lot of Hispanic speaking countries, a lot of Spanish speaking countries. But Belize, I'm not sure if they speak Spanish there, but everybody you come across are like Caribbean people. Yeah, I mean, they got darker skin, they look black, they kind of look a little Indian, but they speak, you know what I mean, with that Caribbean accent. So I was right at home, nigga. Like, soon as we pulled up, we clearing customs, you know what I'm saying? So just to go to Belize, you got to either have a negative vaccination test, a negative COVID test, or you got to be vaccinated. Unfortunately, I fell on the side of being vaccinated already. That's a long story. But you know what I'm saying? You get there, the niggas check your paperwork, they check your passport, they ask you questions to make sure you in their country for the right reasons. Yo, what you doing here? You on vacation? All right, where you staying? Cool. What's your name? Oh, yo, what's your home address? They basically testing you to make sure you're the person you claim to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
That
what
was
nigga. I'm here to sell crack, nigga.
Word, and I peep like I be peeping like when we was there, just me. You know what I'm saying, being a New York nigga, I'm always observing of my surroundings. I was just trying to see the different type of people that come to the country and for what reasons. Now, I'm not speaking to these people. I don't know. I'm just going off of like, you know what I mean, my perception. And I seen a lot of like white families on their vacation. Of course, it's probably coming from Houston. They was probably, you know what I mean, out of school already. It was a lot of children and they parents. But it was also just like a lot of older, and by older I mean like probably 40 to 50-year old groups of white men. And that was kind of suspicious to me because I'm like, yeah, what these niggas is doing out here? Like, and it seemed like they kind of, this is like a common thing that they do. You know what I mean? They just pull up to foreign countries and do whatever. But I also learned Belize is a big fishing country. So I
Mm.
think a lot of them go out there to fish, allegedly. So, but
Probably have
anyway, you
some
know what I'm
business
saying?
meetings and shit like that.
Word, like I said, it's
Out the
probably
country. Yeah.
business. What kind of
Yeah.
business? Who knows? But
Knows.
niggas is doing
They fuck
business.
around. Nah, they fuck around and be Hollywood business. No funny shit. That's why.
Ah,
Shout,
facts.
shout out to Succession. That was one of the shows where they go out the country to discuss important things and you know what I'm saying, shit like that.
Great show on HBO. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Word up.
But
Niggas out there fishing for some ass.
Fishing for that
for
that
clams.
cat.
But I
Booty
mean, so
cats.
like I said, we get there. We went on a weekend where it was pretty. It was the weather was supposed to be pretty rainy. So as soon as we get outside, pouring rain. But
Damn.
we on the island, so I ain't even care, bro. I'm like, so overall, long story less long. I could summarize my entire trip by saying I feel being in another country, especially being on an island. I felt like my inner clock, like my clock that's innate, like the clock that's in my body is on, that shit was moving in slow motion. Like time felt like it went way slower. Everything around me felt like it was moving slower, and life out there just seems a lot more peaceful in terms of it ain't much they really need to worry about outside of what's going on in that immediate area. You know what I mean? Like, so for example, when we got into the little cab, because the little resort we stayed at had a cab service waiting for us, so we got there. Niggas had our names on the little card and shit. Like, yo, I was like, oh yeah, that's me, nigga, yo. So we pull up and the nigga, like we hear on the radio, they talking about hurricanes and shit. And like I said, my girl Hispanic, so she not too familiar with Caribbean culture, so she don't really even understand what these niggas is saying. Even though they speak in English, they got the accent. But just cause I mean I'm familiar, I knew exactly. I fit right in, nigga. So We did. I felt like time went by super slow, bro. We spent a lot of time on the beach, nice resort, great food, good vibes, a lot of Bob Marley music, nigga. Like overall, that shit was a fucking great experience, son. Like I think everybody needs to experience island living for at least a weekend. We only spent the weekend there, and I think that wasn't enough, but it was enough to engage and
To make you
experience.
want more.
Exactly, but I swear, like it'll be times like we were waiting. So it's an hour away. So it's an hour. The time zone is 1 hour away from Houston time. So it's not. I thought it was Eastern, like New York, but nah, it's actually Mountain time. So from New York, it's 2 hours behind, and it's 1 hour behind Houston. So it would be, but and then the sunrise is kind of early there. Like the sunrise at like 6 o'clock, type 6:15. So you'll wake up, we'll wake up like 7 in the morning and thinking it's like 9, 10 o'clock, but fully rested, fully, know what I mean, feeling good. Wake up at 7. And it's like, yo, damn, it's just 7. Go back to sleep. Wake up, felt like you slept a whole nother 3 hours. You wake up at 7:15, nigga. You like, yo, nah, what's going on, son? But
that's because when you back home, you know what I'm saying? We dealing with life, nigga. It's real shit, so time flying.
Exactly, and that's the number one difference I can say. Like when you living in your reality and living in a borrowed time reality, time moves at a easy
Only
pace.
time moved slow was when you was a kid in school.
Facts, nigga.
Time moves too slow.
And that's when you wanted shit to move mad fast. You wanted shit to go.
Like ready for that, man. Ready for 305, my nigga. I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here.
I'm ready to get that Chinese food, nigga. 4 wings and some French fries.
Word, and go home and watch Toonami. It's Dragon Ball drop.
Facts, nigga. Word. Afro Samurai Jack, nigga.
Word.
So what is time really then?
This bullshit.
I felt like being there and not having worries or not having my day-to-day hamster wheel fucking life that I live. I felt like having really, I don't want to say no responsibilities, but just no sense of urgency to do anything. You kind of just living as you please. Time was moving very slow, bro. And that, like you said, what is time? Like, time is spent in America based on what you got to get done. I think everywhere else, time is based off of what you can get done. Niggas had, I didn't try no fresh fish, but you know what I mean, we was on the island and the beach was right there. Niggas fish every day for the fucking food that, know what I mean, that they was cooking. Shit was lit, man. Like I said,
How was the food?
Nigga, amazing, bro. So we stayed at like this resort, which is basically like some people with money bought some property bought some land in Belize and put like a resort there. So it was like a private property that's gated off. To even get there, nigga, we had to we was on the main road, then we had to cut off onto like this dirt path that led you through like some bushes,
like Jurassic Park type shit.
Word, nigga, and then you get through and like you see this big ass property. You like, yo, what the fuck? So
niggas got in a helicopter, went to another island.
Basically,
some old white nigga with a fucking beach hat. Wagwan yay.
Wagwan, my brethren. Everything all right? All right.
Everything all right?
Nigga, Cali Buds picked them up.
Word. Nigga had on a bucket hat and a vest.
Yo.
And swimming trunks and sandals, nigga. That's it. No shirt, just a vest, nigga.
Bro, that shit was so fun, son.
With a spliff. You burn?
Shit was lit, man. I actually got some Belizean money that I came back with on accident. Like, so everything out there, nigga. So, like I said, we were staying on this resort. We had it was private, and then they had like a little taxi that would take you everywhere. You know what I mean? You just call them, let them know, hey, I want to go somewhere at this time. I want to go to the supermarket. Can we get a taxi? And niggas, I had the shit waiting for you there. You know what I mean? It was $10 each way. And then you get there and everything is in Belizean, but they accept US dollars. So I'm looking at the prices, and I mean, so at the supermarkets there, they got liquor, and we went to this spot called Brody's. Shout out to Brody's. It's like a Walmart, but in a supermarket form. So they sell everything that you get at Walmart plus liquor.
Oh shit!
The supermarket. So nigga, looking at prices, that shit said like for a bottle of Henny, that shit was like $150, but now I mean it's Belizean money, so it's double. So it was really like, $70 for the big boy or $60. It was pretty cool. Like I said, it was interesting just to my first time being out the country, being around. I want to say my culture because it's really Caribbean culture, and just being on the island with fucking shorty. That shit was cool, man.
Now that's lit, my boy.
I can't say nothing. I can't say anything negative about it. So
That's lit, my nigga.
shout out to the islands, man.
Yeah, shout out to Belize. All my Belizeans out there living life and all that.
Niggas was out there jamming in the name of the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But jamming. I hope you like jamming too. But shit, man, that was my Memorial weekend. Shit was pretty cool. But
That's
I
lit.
mean, glad to see my boy Drvgz is back. You know what I'm saying? We thought them people got you, bro. We thought you got abducted, but
Yeah, word. Thought they had you.
Yeah, man. I made it. I made it back just in time for the story, man. You know what I'm saying?
Came back winning 4-5, ain't to play games. It's just the aim.
Well, y'all niggas want to start, man. We ain't really got any structure this pod. We do, but it ain't nothing really that I care to talk about. Like a lot of shit done happened in the world. Pretty sure everybody's aware of everything.
Well,
Word, go ahead. Where you want to start, bro?
I was gonna start off Memorial Day weekend. Hat Club. It was Pink Bottom Day. Pink Bottom Day. The whole pink UV craze started from this dude named Frosty Preem and one of the creators from Hat Club named Justin PBJ. He did the pink UV in honor for his mother who passed away from breast cancer. So when it started, when he did it, he wanted to do it originally with Yankee hats and MLB hats with patches and the pink UV, but Hat Club wasn't too sure that it would fly. So they just gave him regular hats with no patches, no baddie, just the pink UV. And the shit was like hotcakes. It was like crack. It was crack in the 80s.
I'm about to say that shit was cracking in the 80s.
It was crack in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So then they officially dropped it with patches and all that. So, it's been 2 years since it popped off, and they have like a basketball game every year. Celebration of the whole pink UV day, and it was a great turnout from what I've seen. And being with that, Hat Club took it upon themselves to go live the other day and announce that they're going to drop all OG pinkies throughout the month of June and I think July. So pretty panicky.
So for me and because I'm new to you. Everything I know about Hat Club in this world is I'm getting it from you, nigga, live on air most of the time. So UV basically is the underbrim of the hat.
Underbrim of the hat, right?
Word. So kind of explain for me and for like people listening, what is Hat Club and kind of like where
Hat Club
they started and shit.
They started in Arizona. They had a whole bunch of stores around the world. Honestly, they've been around since I think the early '90s. But they've had their loyal customers. I've even a few years ago, I remember going to Hat Club and buying me a zip bag. It was a snapback, then it was a zip bag. I remember copping a Brooklyn Nets one from there. And I stopped, the whole hat thing for a while. I recently just got back into it. I would say around 2020-ish. And finding out that Hat Club is the originator for all this different color UV shit. I mean, there's been different color UVs in the past. But as far as just for like MLB hats and, certain patches and certain colorways, Hat Club originated. Hat Club is the start of this whole shit.
So prior to Hat Club, like where was niggas getting this type of shit from?
They was getting hats from, it was just grays and just regular. You know what I'm saying? Before that,
like where, like on like eBay, online, like when niggas was copying.
Hat Club was still a shop. It just wasn't the color UVs wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. They've been around since the late '90s, and I said they had stores around the world. Some closed down. They have like 2 in AZ. They got 2 in New York, one in Roosevelt Mall, and one in NoHo. They have one, I think, another one in Denver. Mistaken? I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong. But I know
they've existed for a while. As
a company. Yeah.
See, you put me on. I ain't even know that.
Yeah. So Hat Club is the originator of all this hat craze shit. Shout out to T-Mar Jackson. Shout out to J Tips because they definitely contributed to the community as far as J Tips with the lavender Mets and the infrared. Color scheme and everything and. T-Mar with his patchwork and his 99. He brought the 99 back. In a sense, so yeah, it's a real positive community. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah, that's live. Like any other community online, I feel once you find your entryway into it, people really greet you with open arms, and you can kind of see how I feel. To open this up, not to get off a Hat Club, but I think shit like this because it takes me to how Reddit operates, how Twitter operates when it works the right way, and just how social media works. When you join a community online, you get to see what society and what humanity should be at its core,
Right.
how it probably was designed to be before you involve politics and all the bullshit that they dilute humanity with. I think that's what communities online is like club, Reddit, threads. You got like-minded people that agree on a lot of shit, but do still share content, share ideas, and is in a safe space.
Right. And to go on what you're saying, it's like they have like, every Monday, Noho Nadi does the hat battles where people come on. He have topics like give me we're just doing animals this week, animal week. And so every hat you show, they have contestants come up, every hat that they show has to have the main logo has to be an animal. You know what I'm saying? So the next week he'll go two tone only. So that week the contestants that come up, they got to do two-tone hats only. You know what I'm saying? It has to be an OG hat, some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? A rare. You know what I'm saying? So then Tuesday they have the 3 blind dice where shout out to Bearded Goose, shout out to Tab, shout out to Naughty, shout out to fucking Sneaker Feed Day, where they have a whole setup where they tell the contestants to pick a color for the dice, they roll it, and if you get like they have like like 6 categories, and 1 is for gray, 2 is for green, 3 is for pink, 4 be for icy blue. Then in the 5 and 6 it'd be like a no baddie or Diamondbacks hat. Then you roll the dice, whatever numbers you get, you got to back out the hat to match the numbers.
That just sound mad fun, son.
Yeah, it has a whole like what I'm saying situation going on where it's just like people are involved. There's one dude that's I think he works for Duce, if I'm not mistaken. He's out in Atlanta, but he put like the 3 blind dice uh like logo I guess they have and Tav's patchwork logo. He put it on fucking billboards in Atlanta. Crazy.
Yeah, see, man, like shit like that is I love to hear. And like I said, I don't know much about Hat Club and outside of what you tell me about. So just hearing that just tells me it's like, man, culture still exists, and it
Very
still
much.
it still wins when you true to that shit.
And we're gonna get off Hat Club right after this. And it goes into, what I'm saying, it goes into what you're doing with the whole reselling thing, and now it created a whole market. Now niggas buying resale hats, and you know what I'm saying, they if niggas is buying hats and selling them on eBay. So you know what I'm saying, it's a whole situation. So you could flip your money in this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is making pins for the hats that's real popular. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, that like I ain't gonna front like you mentioned that thrifting shit, that reselling, that shit changed my life, bro. I ain't even gonna front in terms of like how how just like my view on things. Not just cause I'm actually not even like the money about it, just in terms of like perspective on things, like
Right.
cause my whole understanding of what I'm doing right now is basically I'm taking recycled goods, which is is recycled clothing or electronics in terms of it was owned by somebody and they got rid of it. So it wasn't thrown into become waste, is recycled because it's being used for another reason. You know what I mean? So that's the deep side of it. But then in terms of like understanding what the value of any item is like it's based off of what the collective of people are saying, you know what I'm saying? Or the demand.
Right.
It breaks down like I think like business, not even business, just in terms of like what am I trying to say? Like how goods like back in the day, how goods were shared and traded and shit. It takes it back down to like that essence, like, all right, this item is only worth this because these people say so and because it's this amount that's limited. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the limit that's on it.
Right.
Damn, I'm fucking ranting, but man, like,
It's
word,
just
bro.
crazy. It's just crazy.
Is this crazy? I'm gonna probably cut most of that shit out because that sound crazy. But nah, son, like, word.
Hey, this your boy Boomy True Figure from the Braggadocious Podcast, and you now listening to Cracking the 80's Podcast. Crack.
So I don't know if y'all niggas seen. I don't really care about this shit, but it is interesting to kind of see how shit operates. But the BET Awards, the nominees came out. Did y'all see that shit?
I saw Benny got nominated, and I saw the I think Doja Cat got nominated for something too. I guess
something shit, nigga. Like Doja Cat leads with 6 nominations.
Oh man, well, that's what's up. I guess I've stopped watching the BET Awards when Else Park was on, so I can't tell you.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't give an opinion on that. I didn't even know they still had. Did they have awards last year? Did they have?
I mean, like I said, so this is not my cup of tea, but shit. In terms of the award ceremony, because I mean, I look at it like this: the BET Awards. This is what people say anytime Grammys come around, and we quote unquote say, "Oh, damn, they fucked up. They didn't nominate this person.
They didn't nominate niggas."
Like this is the platform where people say, "Yo, this is why we need to have our own thing," which we do, the BET Awards. But for some reason, like as a culture, or just as, but either because of where it came to, or because the product isn't that great. And I'm not gonna front from what I've heard and what I've seen, like videos from past BET Awards. Them shits has been alright. Like they've trended during the time when it was on, of course, because people have been watching it, but there's been certain moments, none that I can remember off the top, just because society, you don't remember much nowadays, nigga. But I mean, with the BET Awards, they're doing their thing in terms of consistently being out. So I think like niggas should kinda. This is the chance for niggas to be.
You know
like,
what? You want to know what fucked BT up? Let me tell you what fucked BT up. The year that fucked BT up, and when niggas was like, "See, we knew that, but y'all made it obvious." When the MTV Awards was, I don't know what year it was, but there was an MTV award show on, and it was on MTV 1, MTV 2, BET, and E. When niggas realized that, it was like, it makes we don't have it. Why the fuck we gonna watch this shit that's owned by the white man?
owned by Viacom. Is it
Owned by Viacom?
BET owned by Viacom?
Yeah.
Or so like where, and you know what it is too. Like I guess the transparency of it when niggas realize like, oh, same companies are owned by the same person, so they have to be pushing the same agenda. When you realize that is what some entertainment comes down to most of the time, who's backing it, you know what I mean? Like you do get kind of jaded based on that. You be like, yo, damn.
Yeah, you get the fuck out of here. Why the fuck is this shit? And that shit was on, the MTV Awards be on for like 3 hours, nigga. That should be on.
That shit will come on. That shit
was on
right after it finished.
Yep, that shit was
on. Come on like in the middle of the night.
That shit was on BET, the MTV Awards. That shit fucked niggas up. It fucked me up. Like, what the fuck is this? Word?
I mean, so let me go through some of these nominees and shit just so I could say that I did. So I mean, this is actually a good category right here. Best female R&B/pop artist. The artists that are nominated, I kind of feel like, damn, these are the people that should be there. Ari Lennox, Doja Cat, her, Jasmine Sullivan. That album, like, I don't know. I mean, we know we bigged her up when she won the Grammy, so I'm like, I would give it to her in this category. So we got her, Mary J, and Summer Walker. And we got Chloe Bailey. Forgot I skipped over her accidentally just because we see her every day on Instagram. I didn't even know she made music.
We can try to predict the winner, but these artists that you just named may not even show up to the BET Awards.
Well, Chloe's gonna be there because, you know what I mean, Gunna unfortunately is not with us anymore. And I mean, he's not passed away. He's just in an unfortunate situation. So they and the Sixers aren't you know what I mean, they out the playoffs. So
just cracking the 80s. That nigga locked up.
Yeah, that nigga behind the G wall. But there's no Philly games for her to go to the game with Gunna no more. So I guess she's not doing that. Like
she ain't got shit going on. She might as well.
Yeah, she gonna be there. and her label's gonna make sure she's there, nigga. Like Ari Lennox, shout out to Ari. Ari might be there. You know what I mean? Dreamville. Shout out to Cole. I did. This is I did. This is just some random shit, and this is allegedly. I don't even know if this is true. I just seen it on the timeline. I'm about to report it on our platform. But Ari Lennox might be like. I mean, she might got a nigga now. So niggas is saying like, yeah, I mean, her music gonna kind of, you know how people say when these R&B acts they get in relationships,
it's over.
they music get kind of weak.
Yep.
And I seen the photos myself, so I said it's alleged because it's not confirmed, and it's none of my business to even know whether this is her dude or not. But this is kind of like the first time we've seen Ari Lennox in the public eye, booed up with a dude. So that's the story.
I hate to be the old head here, but who the fuck is Ari Lennox?
Oh damn! Damn, nigga. We're not even gonna entertain that right there. But
That felt like fucking
a great artist signed to J. Cole's Dreamville label.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at it now. Okay,
Shea Butter Baby is a good reference point to go listen to some of her music. Great
and I see the Shea Butter. Yeah, she looks like she.
Best man.
It's no chocolate thing here. Okay. Okay.
You heard this nigga? I told these niggas to listen to her music. This nigga said, "Oh, she looks." Nigga try not to finish it. Nigga try not to finish the sentence. It was like, what?
Let's just say,
Shea Butter Baby.
All right, chocolate ice cream over there. Okay, I see you.
Nigga said, "Oh, that's funny." But best male R&B pop artist, we got Blast, Chris Brown, Giveon, Lucky Day, Weeknd, Wizkid, and they got him listed as Young Blue.
That nigga name is Blast.
Damn, this nigga word. Oh, this is funny, bro. Yeah, that nigga named Blast. He go hard.
That nigga watches anime. There's a nigga in the show called.
He's on Kendrick album, bro. He's on.
Right, he is. Right. I knew that. I'm like, Blast.
My favorite song.
Yeah, he's from Cali, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sons of Fishes. Yeah. He got his name from this character from this anime called One Punch Man. There's a nigga named Blast.
Shout out to Blast. That nigga is hard. Pause.
Yeah, word.
That's my favorite song on that Kendrick album, bro. That motherfucking actually, let me you know what? I was just saying, oh, we didn't even talk about it, bro. Like, I forgot the niggas didn't even mention we got a new employee. You know what I'm saying? Like, as he's pulling this shit up while we talking about it, I wanted to give the people a little bit of that Kendrick song that Blast is on. We got a new employee, Fred. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't even let the people introduce the people to Fred or introduce Fred to the people. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, people? This is Fred. I don't really know this nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? But he cool and all that. He on point with his shit. I ain't gonna hold you. He's a cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
Fred Mac.
You know what I'm saying? Fred Mac is what we call him.
Yeah, nah. Fred is cool people, son. Like so for those that know what I mean that's listening. As you can see on Instagram, on YouTube, if you following us, Cracking the 80's pod, you know what I mean? Cracking the 80's everywhere. We're hiring and Craig and we got Craig, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Craig. He's still here, he's still with us. And Fred hit us up like he was looking to see how he could be as a contributor to the pod. So I mean I hit the homies like, yo, we got Fred. Marz still ain't fucking with him. I'm gonna just be honest. Clean it up, but I ran it by the home, telling Drvgz like, yo, this nigga seemed like he could help. Know what I mean? I showed him his page and shit. Marz was like, I don't know, I don't really fuck with that nigga, but if y'all want to do it, fuck it, we cool. So we made a decision like we gonna fuck with Fred, and Fred is gonna be. Know what I mean? He behind the scenes, he fact checking. He's making sure we on point with our shit. But basically, let's get this. What I wanted to get on this motherfucker. Fred was pulling it up. Wanted to get this. You know what I'm saying? This Kendrick joint. Hold on, I'm gonna clean this shit up, y'all. Don't even worry. Fred fucking up already.
See, told y'all niggas.
Damn, Fred, your first day, bro. You damn, nigga. I just gave you that big ass intro and you fucked the shit up. But all right.
Fucking that bag up already.
Yeah, so I mean, you did say
The
that, but
second half.
I'm not. I give you that. You did say, and I mean, I don't second this opinion. This is just what you said, so you're consistent with it. I fuck with that. You know what I mean? You did say you fuck with the first half, so that's blast on that though. On that hook, that's the homie blast. You know what I'm
That
saying?
first 1 through 9.
That's
Good
probably
country.
the only 3 songs I listen to of that album, to be honest, right now.
Yeah.
Damn,
Look, make sure you stay in that first set of 1 through 9. Don't go downstairs. Stay in that. Stay right. Once you hit that because you going
No, I love that
in this
song
in
though.
this
That
build.
song is fire.
If this is a building, we're gonna compare this album to a building. There's two sets of I don't even know how to make this make sense, but there's floor 1 through 9, then there's
3
another set.
stories.
No.
Oh,
There's
oh, oh, more than. Oh, okay. I
I'm gonna
see.
give it to him just like how the album is. There's floor 1 through 9. Then there's like this little auditorium that leads you to another staircase that's 1 through 9, another 1 through 9 floor. Stay in that first set. Don't even go in the auditorium. Just stay. You feel what I'm saying? You can go
Nigga
back
said
from
there's
9 to
nothing going
1.
on in that
It's
auditorium.
nothing going on down there. Baby Keem and them niggas down there is boring. They ain't got no bitches. It's not. They ain't even got no bud. It's whack.
Oh damn. See, like, you know what's crazy?
I gotta take my time and delve more into that album, man. I didn't.
So, like I said, I didn't think we was gonna get here because fuck that BET Awards topic, man. I ain't even want
Yeah,
to talk about
like
that
that
shit.
shit. That shit.
So
BET
now,
Awards gonna be ass.
yo, BET Awards gonna come on. Y'all niggas gonna see a lot of niggas gonna win. Niggas gonna be like, oh damn, they didn't get it away. That's what's going on. Nobody give a fuck. But so this Kendrick album, though. So I'm actually seeing this nigga like I was telling y'all live. So I was waiting for that moment to be like, all right. I've been listening to the songs I like so far. I listened to, you know what I'm saying, Silent Hill with Kodak. That's my shit. I love that song. I fuck with Father Time with Sanford, Die Hard. That's my shit too. N95 I like as a single, but I can't really listen to that shit that much. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I watch the video, I'll listen to it. So that's why I said when I see him live, I think it'll make me appreciate the music more. Which I don't know for a Kendrick album. I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying that I don't like it. It may be more of a testament to just where we at now with me, or maybe my love for music. I haven't really gone back to that shit that much. Like outside of like you said, the 3 songs that I like. I got more than 3, but I mean outside of that.
We're in a day. We're in an age of music where it's just like, if it ain't really good fucking music, it's just keep that shit.
Word.
Just keep that shit. Don't even put that shit out.
You know what's crazy? Like it kind of gets me into this is a topic I wanted to bring up. Actually, I'm gonna send you out a video so you can watch it. I wanted to pull it up on the pod, but I'll just add it later. But it's a video of Bobby Shmurda. The title on the video says let me tell you. It says Bobby Shmurda on the struggles of independent artists faces in with both marketing and promotion. Which basically that's what nowadays when if you're in the music business, that's the game you in. You're not in the music, but you in the marketing and promotion business. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna send y'all the video because I want y'all to see it.
So I want to give y'all a quick rundown. The only thing that's prolonging the EP and the album Ready to Live, the EP is By the Boy and the album Ready to Live. I'm ready to drop the album on July 23rd, Ready to Live, and I'm ready to drop Bad Boy June 9th, but the only thing was prolonging it was a marketing team. So the people who don't know is marketing is very important. It's number one in the industry. You have to have marketing. Everybody does marketing before they post, before they do anything. You know, marketing It's the number one strategy that gets you number one in a game. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Marketing, you know what I mean? So that's the only thing is just finding a good marketing team. I've been sitting down marketing team. So I'm just looking for a tremendous marketing team to market me, Bobby Shmurda, the king of energy. You know? And once I get that, you ready to roll.
It's a video of him basically saying, look, I got this album done, this album is ready, I got this EP right here ready, you know what I'm saying? This shit is lit. This is ready right here. But the only thing that's holding me back, the only thing that's holding it up is my marketing. I need a marketing team. So what I got from that video is he's basically trying to seem like he's giving niggas game. Because, you know what I mean, that's a thing now. That's what kind of people fake to get clout off of. Or get, you know what I mean? And I'm not accusing Bobby of doing that shit. I'm looking at him as like, damn, I see you trying, my brother. Like, but the game is kind of rigged. So to me, it seems like he's asking for help. He's like, yo, I need marketing.
Because you want to know. I was
let me get the point out real quick. So it's like, yo, y'all see me, I'm Bobby Shmurda. Like, I mean, I got out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I held it down. I got out. I've been trying to put this music out, but I don't want to waste what I have because I want niggas to actually listen and pay attention to it. To me, it seems like he's kind of crying out for help. Like, yo, bro, I got mad shit ready. Like, I just need somebody to help me market and get it out the right way. Like, the top niggas is doing. And the top niggas that's on labels got, I mean, they just got money to put behind that type of shit that's taken care of. It seems like he's like, yo, help, fam. Like, which that shit kind of made me sad. I ain't gonna front. Like, damn, fam. Like,
hey man, I'm gonna keep it official tissue. This crack in the '80s, nigga. This ain't heroin in the 2000s. This ain't, you know what I'm saying, bud in the 2000s. This is crack in the '80s.
Crack.
It's hard to market a nigga that's whole image is gangbanging.
Yeah.
In this day and age, hard to it ain't that we can push that shit, but it's not in. It's not in.
Yeah.
It's not in anymore. Not anymore. It's not in anymore.
Kind of get into what my nigga Drvgz was saying. Like, I don't know if you know what I'm saying? Nigga was saying like, well, yo. All right, well, basically, I don't want to speak for him, but kind of saying, man, since Bobby been home, I mean, Rowdy been out, he dropping music, kind of doing this thing. You know what I mean? He with the young drill niggas, he doing whatever. Bobby got out, and it's like he kind of maybe just because, you know what I'm saying, he had to kind of stay away from the homies just based off of his terms of his release type shit, which kind of maybe hurt his the momentum that he has. So like you said, just that image that he's trying to portray based on the life that he has to actually live now, it don't match, and it's hard to market. Like it's real tough. He's in a tough position,
bro. It's all a part of their plan, bro. That was their plan. That was you know what I'm saying? Lock him up. Get him away for as much time as possible, no matter if he's innocent or not. Keep him out.
And then when he come home,
to where we can keep him from gaining more influence out there, where his name is, you know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with it.
Yeah, nah, facts. Because literally, man, like, so since just to kind of give a little bit of backstory, not even much backstory,
and he played right into their hand. It's fucked up that, you know,
him wanting to be independent like worked against him. Like,
not even being independent. I'm going more on an artist standpoint. Like, these niggas, it's like, my idea on this shit is like, how the fuck is y'all niggas listen to Hove and you know what I'm saying, all of these great rappers and still rap like niggas your age, but want to be a great, when none of the niggas that's in your age bracket greats. You get what I'm saying? If Bobby Shmurda would have came home on a whole different rapping tip, nigga, I'm not asking a nigga to be putting words together like fucking like Drake or some shit, or, you know, but just a consistent, a whole new different nigga. You came home on the same shit, even more kind of wild. You was dancing wild. You doing all these dancing movements. You feel what I'm saying? We can't really listen to the music because you wilding them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, like I think that's kind of my thing in terms of like why music became more of a hustle than an art form, and like right now hip hop, like a lot of these niggas aren't artists, bro. A lot of these niggas weren't rappers and shit. They just hit licks and had this influence and had a backing, you know what I'm saying? And they had what they needed. But at the end of the day, like they probably wasn't really in it for the art form, like actually being able to just churn music out just because you experience life. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't even understand that level of commitment to doing music. But you know what I'm saying? But so like that's why I was like him coming out, he was still on the label, he was trying to get off the label, he was fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like they let him off, it seems like. Who knows what it took for him to get off of Epic? Because you gotta think, he was still signed to Epic this whole time he was locked up. They didn't drop that nigga. So he got out, he made a little issue, like he wanted to be independent. He's independent now, and you look at his Instagram, you see he's popping up on just a lot of content space. Like he's on a lot of YouTube shows, which is cool because I fuck with it. Like I think he should be like doing that type of shit. But being an artist, he's kind of pigeonholed in like, damn, I got to do this to be relevant, but I also got to put music out because I'm an artist. Right. When in my mind, the clear answer is, nigga, fuck that music shit, nigga. Do your YouTube thing, nigga. You'll make mad bread. But
yeah, he started streaming it.
I mean, like he's not there in terms of, or maybe he is, or maybe I mean, like I don't know, the can't say what he is or isn't doing, but it seems like he.
Hey man, the nigga may not just want. Maybe these niggas just want to be rappers. I feel like these niggas need like to just confidence to just do some extra shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't got to go to work every day. These niggas ain't got stress in their mind. They stress is trying to blow up or try to get bigger.
But I mean, I think a nigga at that level, and like I said, I'm this is all alleged. I don't know. I'm guessing, but some of these rappers or niggas that's at this level that's in entertainment, they keeping up with everybody that's in their field. They quote unquote peers. So if they see these niggas doing certain things every day online, they feel like that's what they got to do to kind of keep up. So you see them ending up like doing all this type of wild shit on the Instagram every day. When you an artist, you should be just putting music out. That's why I jokingly mentioned earlier Chloe Bailey, like, oh shit, I forgot to mention her because I didn't know she did music. I just go on Instagram every day and see a different photo shoot that she did, which they look nice. The pictures are nice. She's a beautiful young lady, but where the music at though? Why we know you for more because of how you look and who you was at the games with, but none of your songs. I don't know one song by Shorty, but she nominated for BET Awards and shit.
Right.
Like what the fuck? Where are we at with music right now? Where your popularity matters more than the music? Like what the fuck?
And like, that's the thing. That's the thing with Bobby. You know, I mean, people was playing his music, but it wasn't playing it the whole run. You know what I'm saying? His whole stretch. Like everybody was saying free Bobby more than it was playing Hot Nigga.
Man, and that's the sad thing. I don't know if y'all seen that video, but another sad part about it too is, like I said in the video, he at the end of it, he calls himself like, if you wanna fuck with me, if you wanna work with Bobby Shmurda, I need help. Fuck with me, Bobby Shmurda, the energy god or some shit. And I was just like, damn, bro, like he's selling himself right now.
Yeah,
in terms of, he's pitching himself. He's like, yo, this is what I could do. Like, just help me. I just need this. And that's in a fucked up position. I know that position. You know what I mean? I've been in that position a couple of times.
It's a certain like and you want to know why it's like that with a lot of New York artists. You know who went through the same thing? Designer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's this thing with Brooklyn artists where it's just like,
man,
New York niggas feel like they need to follow the drill shit that what everybody else is doing, but that's not y'all, so it don't work out in the long run. The publicity of it, of the whole New York drill, is the fact that New York niggas is doing drill. That the most lyrical, the birthplace of rap, has fallen to that, right? That's the hype around it. Nobody wants to admit that shit, but that's what it is.
I was about to say, bro, it's even deep. Like I was gonna say, if we want to take it as deep as that, I'm like, man, that's why we got to even think why that is the only music that's being highlighted from New York,
exactly,
the quote unquote mecca of hip hop.
Right. And it's not even like these New York niggas is making South type music. They're not even making South. They just straight up glicking shit. And New York is a fly fucking city. Everybody in New York is fly, get money, fucking bitches, driving foreigns. So why not rap like them niggas in the South?
I think.
Can you imagine if we had like a YSL in New York City? Like a group of niggas that's like Little Baby in and Gunnerin on tracks?
I think, bro, what I was going to say, I forget what the point initially was that you mentioned where it made me have this stream of thought, but it goes back to, I think, just New York City in itself, bro. The way it's set up is not really meant for like, it's real hard. I think that's why they say if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Not just because it's like a saying, because that saying comes from somewhere. I don't know where it stems from, but I think it's just because, bro, that city is not normal, fam. Like
it's not.
it's like honestly, bro. Like I could say, like it's not a normal place. This whole Instagram account's dedicated to the wild shit that goes on in New York, son. They don't got no like what is Houston page where it's just wild shit in Houston. That should have one post, nigga. It'll be like one post a week, nigga. This
movie,
New York
bro.
is so wild. This Instagram page I'm talking about, they have multiple posts
pages. Zoo York,
like, bro, like
just wild shit happening.
Like Humans of New York. There's so many Instagram, like multiple different layers of content dedicated to just what happens in New York City on a day to day. So I'm like getting back to what you were saying, like music and the drill, and I think that's why niggas is doing it. It's just cause the city, bro, when you growing up in that city, you condition and program very rough. Like we was talking about programming, or like I don't know if we know we was talking about this on the pod.
I still watch Cars.
Nigga,
I ain't even got nothing. Yeah, I ain't even.
Some of the programming is good programming, but a lot of it, if you don't realize what's going on, you get trapped in that shit. And that's what I'm getting back to, like with the music, like why Bobby feel like he has to do music, or why a lot of these niggas coming up feel like they got to do drill. Like,
yep.
It's the programming of like, yo, nigga, this is what's getting.
Nigga, Bobby could get a computer, sit his ass in the house, and make millions. That nigga ain't gotta come outside. That nigga could go on stream, right? He could stream, and every time he react to something, he could literally throw his hat off in the air. Bobby, if you're listening to this is $1 million.
We know you were listening, Bobby.
Take your hat off, nigga. Just throw your hat after every wild reaction you have. If you watching fucking a video game trailer, nigga, and some shit that you fuck with, 2K27, throw your hat, nigga. Throw the hat.
That's game right there. You know what? We got to get in touch with. He got to hear this. Like we gonna get Bobby on the pod.
Play the game, nigga. I know he got enough bread to sit for a month and just built his catalog on Twitch, just built his fan base on Twitch or something.
And
be lit, nigga.
Let's end this segment where we gonna get Bobby on the pod. You know what I mean? Like because we at the end of the day, I want to say I fuck with Bobby. Like that's what made me sad about the whole thing. I'm like, damn, I fuck with this young nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like he actually stood tall and did on some like honorable shit. Like that's
right.
A lot of people don't even have the opportunity, like not in terms of like, yo, he had the opportunity on some good shit, but not your in your life. A lot of people aren't tested with shit that you can honestly in public be like, yo,
especially where he was at in life.
Exactly, even more so. So this is why I fuck with that nigga for real, for real. He's from the city, you know what I mean? Like I don't know the nigga personally, but just as a young black man, I'm like, man, Bobby, if you listening to this shit, we gonna get you on the pod, bro, and niggas gonna give you some game, man. Like I said, nigga, you don't need the shit from us, but I think you might need the shit from us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
I got into a whole situation because of that nigga Bobby Shmurda. That doesn't do with Bobby Shmurda, but we'll get to that another pod. Drugs know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I wanted to talk on. I don't know if Drvgz is here, but shit, NBA Finals, man. Like that shit. The game just ended. We just seen the first game. I mean, Game 1 NBA Finals, Golden State Warriors versus the Boston Celtics. Game 1 just ended, and Marz did predict that Boston would be in the finals versus Golden State. He did call that. I forget what part it was, but he did mention he got Boston. And I thought Boston would win. I'm not gonna front. I wanted Miami to win just because I was betting on them niggas. For whatever reason, I just kept putting money on these niggas and losing. Like But I Boston being there didn't surprise me. So, like I said, game 1 just ended. Now, I mean, I was watching the game at the bar and shit. Now, I mean, in my local bar over here, they got $1 domestic beers on Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? So I was indulging there, and
they're going there with $5, come out smelling like booze.
come out feeling like a motherfucking loser, nigga. But feeling good at the same time. But
right.
I mean, so I'm there. I'm watching the game, and Golden State's fourth quarter, they had a hefty lead. So I'm like, all right, I got a pod. Let me come home. Let me dip. I get home, and in that short span, like I said, this is my local bar. That shit right there is not more than a 3-minute drive. Less than that. I get home, I park, know what I'm saying? I get in the crib, I eat a little food. I hit the group chat asking niggas if niggas is ready to pod, and Drvgz is like, yo, yeah, hold on, game not done. Golden State is losing. Boston is up. I'm like, what the fuck happened in that turnaround? And apparently,
the Marz luck. That's what happened, nigga.
Jason Tatum putting them paws on them niggas. He said that Marz luck.
That Marz luck, nigga. I put it. You feel what I'm saying? I put a price on their head. They gotta win now.
Where is Drvgz? Where is Drvgz?
And nigga in disbelief that I'm calling this right now. I don't even watch basketball.
That nigga is like, yo, he is so much blasphemous talk. He's like, yo, I can't even.
I don't know what this nigga talking about.
That's that nigga reaction to everything I was. I don't even watch ball, nigga. Boston taking that shit, nigga.
But yeah, nah, that was a good ass game though, man. I can't even lie. Boston hit like 78 threes in the fourth quarter.
Al Horford, New York nigga. He went 6 for 8. Dominican nigga.
Nah, Boston as a team, they went actually 36 for 39 in the fourth quarter.
Them niggas is playing like the Spurs. Them niggas is playing basketball.
They hit almost 40 threes in that one quarter. So
niggas is playing basketball.
You know what I'm saying? They definitely went 19. What was it? Larry Bird Celtics? They went Larry Bird Celtics. Like Kevin McHale and them niggas. They went Kevin McHale.
Damn.
They punching on niggas.
Niggas had on high shorts?
Niggas said in the fourth quarter, them niggas' shorts got shorter. And nigga said, "Oh nah, nigga, we got a ball. This is Larry on the line, nigga." He said, "Larry's watching us."
Niggas is playing on Hall of Fame right now. Niggas is wilding.
Shows like NBA Showtime,
bro. That's it. My nigga, Jason Tatum. That nigga text Kobe. Hey, maybe that shit.
Bro, Jason Tatum didn't even. He had a horrible game actually. Horrible game. If it wasn't for Derek White, they would have definitely lost.
He said he text Kobe?
Yeah, he text Kobe.
He should have called him.
This is a game.
He should have called him.
Yo, I seen some shit online. Niggas was like, yo, they showed the text, right? Because this was game 7 of the Heat finals, the Eastern Conference finals. He texted them. And then I seen somebody retweet that shit at the beginning of today's game and put at the a receiving messages, Golden State in 5. Like Kobe texting back, Golden State in 5.
Niggas are stupid.
Oh man, niggas on the internet. Ridiculous.
Yeah, Twitter is Twitter memes, man. It's just like gold. I don't know how they do it.
But I look forward to this series, though. You know, I don't. Yeah, it's not going 7. I don't believe it'll go 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told you, if Golden State win the next game, it's going 7. If they don't win the next game, they sweeping Golden State. You heard it here first.
Hot takes.
Back in the 80s. Hot takes. Boston sweeping it. Boston sweep.
Takes.
Boston sweep. Word.
Hey. Marz takes.
And then after they win, the nigga Larry Bird gonna come from the court. Like he gonna rise from the court under the ground with the fucking trophy for him.
At this moment, we could I want to give some time to honor, as you can hear. I'm getting ready to excuse me as I light my spliff. I want to honor this moment as I hit this Amber Heard pack that we smoking on. You know what I mean? We smoking on this Amber Heard pack tonight.
Man. Oh, we could. I got a perfect segue after Amber Heard. If you're gonna let me segue something.
Go ahead, bro. We just wanted to make this transition was brought to you by this Amber Heard pack that we smoking on. You know what I mean?
And we also smoking. I'm smoking on that Toby Emmerich pack, nigga. So if y'all niggas don't know, the lead, I guess, head visionary for Warner Brothers Films, Toby Emmerich, stepped down. He got fired, nigga. They fired that nigga. He got fired.
That nigga got to work and he was they told him that he was relieved
of his duty. Yes.
Word. Insert applause here.
Oh, no. It was he went to work and realized his job was eliminated.
Right. He's responsible for a lot of fuck shit that's been going on with DC Films as a whole, and a lot of toxic shit going on, the racist bullshit that the cast of Justice League had to go through, even certain actresses and actors. It's a lot of fuck shit with that man. Just glad he's out the building. He has a replacement. I forgot the guy and the girl's name. It's two people that's taking over. Walter Hamada, the lead at DC right now, he's soon out. They're looking for his replacement. Once they get his replacement, that nigga be out the building. So, yeah. On top of all of this, Amber Heard lost. So it's just even more crazy. I'm tight that Amber Heard was exposed to be a crazy bitch. Cause we kind of need her for Mera, but I guess we gotta say bye to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, damn, it's fucked up, but it should have been a crazy bitch.
Go ahead and clap it up.
Clap it up. Clap it up. Throw the Snyderverse is in full effect. Everything is everything.
Go ahead and let them know. Let them know.
You know what I'm saying? Bitches is, you know what I'm saying? It's titties out. It's titties out right now and money. You know what I'm saying? This is like a rapper's video right now. This is how
explain to the people what this means for the overall DC and the Snyderverse. You know what I mean?
It's an overhaul. There's an article that came out. David Zaslav said it's going to be a complete overhaul. We're going to start fresh with Superman. J.J. Abrams, I don't know if you guys know him as a director, but he had got Warner Brothers out of like $500 million to do a Superman movie, to do some DC shit. That nigga ain't start nothing. He ain't do shit. They ain't even got a script ready, nothing. That nigga just got that bread and just was sitting on it. Facts. But I have my theories on why this happened. Now, okay. 2015, J.J. Abrams does Star Wars The Force Awakens, right? He sets things up. 2018 comes around, or 2017 or 2018? The Last Jedi comes out and totally butchers everything that nigga did in the previous film, right? Now, they hire him back to fix things because the backlash for The Last Jedi was horrendous, right? But they bring him back. He hires writer Chris Terrio. Chris Terrio is the writer for BVS and Justice League, right? Now, Star Wars is owned by Disney. We all know, well, the real niggas know, Disney's the reason, Jeff Johns and, a lot of fuck shit went on as to why DC couldn't prosper, right? So what does JJ do? Yeah. He hires Chris Terrio, right? Still mad at the fact that they fucked his shit up. He goes and butchers episode 9. Because episode 9 didn't make no fucking sense. How the fuck did Palpatine come back? Where the fuck? How? We saw that nigga blow up 30 years ago. You're lying. The fuck out of here. Cat. So I think they did that on purpose. Now, mind you, knowing that, after that, he gets to deal with Warner Brothers. Now, JJ is a director's first director. He comes from the school of Steven Spielberg, of Martin Scorsese, of David Fincher. He comes from a line of great fucking directors, right? So, of course, we all humans. I would assume he would fuck with Zach and not fuck with Warner Brothers in the sense of, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to play y'all niggas. So why not lie to them, say he has a plan, get the bread, and don't do nothing with it to keep Superman in limbo? Because they wanted him to do a black Superman movie and star Michael B. Jordan as Clark Kent, not even Val Zod. There's a black Superman in the comics named Val Zod, which we would assume they would do, but no, they wanted the blackwash Clark Kent. I don't think JJ was with that shit, so he held that bread. Just a theory.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a deep theory. That
you
would have to.
But the evidence is in our faces.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just
So
saying. How you
basically,
get $500 from Warner Brothers and don't start nothing? He had the option to do a Black Superman movie and a Justice League dark film. He didn't do nothing.
He just
That
pocketed the
nigga
bread.
pocketed that bread. Why? Because y'all niggas fucked Zach over. Bro, I'm telling you, Hollywood gets sticky. Hollywood gets sticky. And I want to get into a video on how, Disney is. I mean, they may try to fucking kill my ass, but Disney did a lot of fuck shit with DC films, bro. They took a lot of Zach shit, and I think it needs to be broadcasted at this point. Word. But anyway.
Yeah, let's not get you taken out on episode 11.
Right.
Yeah, let's get to Joe Rogan episode.
The mouse would be at my door in the morning. Hey, fuck boy, talking shit.
That's crazy, son. Damn. Oh shit, we gotta give some props. Shit, I guess we gotta bring them applause back. LeBron got a Billy. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is up a Billy.
Shout out to LeBron. About time.
Hey, clap it up.
Clap it up. Fred that, tell that nigga. Hey yo, Fred, press that button, nigga. Get them people in here.
Yeah, Fred Steve. But anyway, LeBron is officially a billionaire, son. Like according to Forbes. Shit. He missed the. And this is crazy that they even put this. Like this is what the headline says. Excuse me. He goes, and this shit says, and this is Forbes, bro. This is wild. So the headline is LeBron James is officially a billionaire, but then the sub headline says he missed the playoffs for just the fourth time in 19 seasons, but LeBron still scores as the first NBA player, that first active NBA player to make the list. I'm like, yo, why you gonna start the sentence with like, yo, the nigga ain't make the playoffs this year, but like, what the fuck?
Like, in 19 seasons.
Hey, listen. That's just selling the playoffs right there. That's just selling the playoffs. So somebody who doesn't watch basketball, right? They read that article and go, he didn't even make the fucking. So who's in the playoffs? And they go see exactly how that happens. So the whole point. It's the whole point of that sentence right there.
Yo, you know what's crazy about that? I was out earlier, and I was talking to this older black dude that I see off. I be out thrifting. I be out in the world. See this older black dude often. I was like, yo, yeah, I'm trying to get up out of here because I want to go watch the game. I'm going to go to the bar and watch the game and shit before I hit the crib. And he was like, oh, the game? What game? I'm like, the NBA Finals, nigga. Like, the NBA Finals, nigga. The game basketball ain't been on for some days. Like, I'm hype. NBA back, nigga. He like, oh, yeah, NBA Finals. Who playing? I said, Boston Golden State. Clearly, at this point, I know this nigga don't. Like, he probably knows basketball, but he don't care about no basketball to know if that shit is on. I'm like, yeah, Golden State, Boston. He like, oh, and that boy Curry good. I'm like, yo, damn, this nigga had no idea the NBA Finals was on, so you right. But anyway.
Yeah, bro.
Back to LeBron. Shit. After another monster year of earnings totaling $121.2 million last year, Forbes estimates that James has officially become a billionaire while still playing hoops. The 37-year-old superstar has a net worth of $1 billion by Forbes count. And then they get into saying like he missed the playoffs, and they start comparing this nigga to Jordan and shit. So I ain't even get into that, but that's wild, bro. Like this nigga Braun got a Billy, and whatever that shit even means, but it's kind of cool, huh?
Yes, it's dope, man. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he got that Billy. I would have thought he'd been a billionaire. You ask me, shit, but about damn time. It's about time, nigga.
What I think this is basically, him and Mike, they got like this little silent beef in terms of who's the greatest player ever, greatest NBA player. I think they emphasize him being the active billionaire because right after that they explain like Jordan's a billionaire, he's an NBA player, but they emphasizing active while still playing ball. So I'm like, I think this is only a story for that reason. Cause of like, LeBron was like, yo, nigga, that nigga's that shit in the paper. Y'all niggas better let them niggas know. Like, I'm Billy, nigga. Like, I want to make sure in history. Because I think that's like the only thing niggas be comparing. Like, as generations go on, like, the younger generations are going to forget about Jordan. We being honest. Like, niggas that's like probably like my nephew age. Even niggas that's in probably like high school now. Niggas don't really care about son.
They don't care about that shit, but they better care. They better get
know
their history books.
Like,
there's a YouTube for it.
How they gonna know?
If they're watching sorry. If they're watching NBA clips on YouTube and Jordan don't pop up, they watching the wrong clips.
But man, clips is different, man. Like, cause I'm like, I could watch a clip of some shit. I could watch a clip of like, even taking that out of sports, I could watch a clip of like a comedian from back in the day, like a Richard Pryor clip, and I could be like, oh yeah, he funny, but I ain't connecting to the shit because I wasn't there. It's gonna be a disconnect, and that's why I feel like Braun now is like, yo, nigga, put that shit out. These young niggas is gonna know me, cause even niggas is saying Steph is better than Braun now. Some of these young niggas, so I feel like he trying to make an emphasis to be like, hey, nigga, you niggas can say I'm not won these rings, but I'm a billionaire though, and I'm still balling though, nigga. I'm the first that, motherfucker. Like, fuck out of here.
Word.
So. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. Shout out to LeBron. We know you listening to this shit, bro.
Yeah, we know you bumped this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We know.
Y'all niggas seen any new TV? Oh, I wanted to shout out before getting into TV. Well, this is TV. I don't know if y'all niggas watched Michael Che's HBO show. That damn Michael Che. Oh man,
Is that the skit show he had?
Bro. Yeah, word.
That shit was hilarious. I watched that shit.
Bro,
My mother's birthday last year.
Dropped.
It's a season 2. Holy shit! I bet.
Season 2 just. My bad. You said you was watching it last year, your mother's birthday.
Yeah, she had went to the Poconos. She had caught like a little resort thing or like a little. I think she Airbnb this big ass house. We all stayed there for her birthday. We watched the first season there. We binged it. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and the episodes are pretty short too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could check it out. You could check out a couple of episodes in a row, and you know what I mean, not waste too much time. Season 2 of that shit just dropped, but honestly, I haven't really watched much new TV. I'm not sure if y'all had any new TV y'all been watching.
I watched Stranger Things season 4.
Oh yeah, Stranger Things season 4 dropped.
Stranger Things season 4. Holy fucking shit. That was a great fucking season. Very fucking epic. I'm not gonna speak too much on it, but because
we're not gonna spoil it. We won't spoil it.
It was fucking epic, bro. It was epic. It's kids in high school done right with sci-fi shit. They took elements of every classic horror film. They took inspiration from. Yeah, and every classic and some classic sci-fi films they took inspiration from, but mostly horror. Zack Snyder is the blueprint because they took a lot of Zack. Especially the last episode. It's Zack Snyder. Yeah, it's great, man. It's great, bro.
That nigga is a Zack Snyder. God, that's your guy.
No, they really took he really is the blueprint. Like they really, it was an Easter egg. It was an obvious Easter nod to him. No lie.
See, I gotta catch I gotta catch up with Stranger Things. Like,
I
respect it. Let me say, I respect it in terms of what it is, but after season 1, I tapped out. Not in terms of I didn't care to watch it. It's just when I was watching season 1, I probably wasn't as engaged as I should have been. But I enjoyed it.
The older they get, the better it gets.
I mean, I could imagine it's been on this long, and I've seen. So I don't follow, but I've seen in terms of for me to know it's been popping. I know those kids from the first one that I watched have been in other things, but also still relevant in terms of like, that shit is still popping.
Yeah.
So I knew as much as that.
Great show.
I mean, homie from that shit, it was in It. I seen him in It. Seen him in a couple other things. The little black dude. I feel bad. I need to see these niggas' names. Hold on. I feel bad. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I said the little black dude. Nah, that nigga. Hold on, bro. That's fucked up. Nigga probably see me on the street and slap the shit out of me. Nigga said, "What, nigga? You said who? I'm taller than you, nigga. Fuck out of here." So, my nigga Caleb McLaughlin is my son name, and then I was talking about my son, Phil Wolfhard. They put nigga Mike. He plays Mike in Stranger Things. He was in It.
Yeah, he was in it.
I see that nigga Lucas. Lucas, that nigga be popping on the gram. I be seeing his shit pop on the floor page. Niggas love him. I be like, oh shit, shout out to son. Kid.
Great season. I watched Sonic 2 as well. It's on Paramount Plus. What the fuck? Paramount. Somebody in Paramount is doing the right drugs, because goddamn, that's a Sonic movie, man.
See, I didn't even see the first one. I know you said that shit was good, but I don't know what the fuck. I feel like this week I ain't watched nothing.
The second one, my nigga, Jesus Christ, they are just, whoever's over there doing these films, man, they're doing a great job, man. They know, it's like they're playing a Sonic game while they're making the fucking movie. Like, all right, let's do the first stage. All right, write this down. Action. Like, I swear, bro, it's like
production right there.
Yeah, it's damn, that was a great fucking movie, man. And stay for the end credits scene, because the sequel's gonna be fucking $1 billion. That's what I'm telling you. $1 billion franchise. Sonic. Who would have thought?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was great.
Damn, I had a fucking thought and I just lost that shit. That's wild. I was hold on, let me see something real quick. My bad. Hold on.
Idris Elba is cast as Knuckles. Great fucking casting.
Oh, word?
Great. Yeah, bro. God damn, that movie's good, son.
See, I gotta check that shit out. Oh, that's what I was about to say. Talking about, you said you was watching that shit on Paramount Plus. It's funny, I just canceled a Paramount Plus subscription that I didn't even know I had, son. Like,
get that shit back, nigga.
It's funny because, you know what I mean, it's probably, I remember I had downloaded it probably for like to get a free trial, and then I tried to finesse them niggas and ended up with an email that I forgot type shit.
Niggas charge you. They ain't forget.
And so every month I was getting charged for like almost like a year. I would just
what?
But I would just forget. I didn't know how to get rid of it because I didn't know what email, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know.
Right.
So luckily, I was listening to this other pod, and they had this sponsor, and shout out to them. I'm not gonna say the sponsor because, you know what I mean, y'all want to sponsor this pod, you can. But it's this app that it basically, you put your information on there, and it'll go through all your subscriptions and let you know what you have, and they can cancel them for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so basically, I put my information in there, bloop, 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 boop, and then it'll show you literally like, all right, so every month, these are your transactions that we can see that always happens, your recurring shit. But it's the way it's laid out is way easier than a bank statement. And then you'll be like, oh shit, I forgot I had Paramount, because it'll show you like, this is your Paramount subscription, this is your Netflix subscription, this is your phone bill, this is your rent. Everything you do every month, basically, it's kind of scary to how it is. It's like scary, but it's cool and scary in the same way, because it's basically tracking your habits. Like, nigga, this is literally, I'm gonna show you what you do every month based on these transactions that you do financially, and within that technology, that algorithm, it'll show you like this Paramount subscription every month, and then you want to cancel it, you hit cancel, and they'll be like, all right, give us like 1 to 3 days to fully cancel that shit. And I guess they go through whatever, and then they end up hitting you, all right, we cancel your shit. And then sure enough, nigga, you get an email from that shit like, yo, sorry to let you go, and then nigga, that shit gone. I was like, oh damn, that's kind of cool. So shout out to that company. You know what I mean? We hope to have you here on this pod as a sponsor. You have a good product. I mean,
Word up.
that shit is pretty cool. I got some other small topics here, man. Like,
What you got? What you got?
Sway Lee. I mean, he hinted Shrimp Life 4 is about to drop. I
Shout out to
know.
them. They back together, y'all.
Say what I know we was talking about before. Like, yo, damn, we ain't heard no Shrimp.
It's crazy because I was food shopping the other day listening to music and had my shit on shuffle duffel and No Flex Zone came on. I was like, they made good music. I forgot the song was good.
Bro, that's just the crazy part. Like, you said you had it on shuffle. Like, remember when shuffle was like a thing that you rarely did,
right?
Or never did. Sometimes you would never use the
I don't
shuffle
know.
button, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck I'm pressing shuffle for? I'm listening to music at a rant. No, I can't. No, I need to know what the fuck is coming
now,
on next.
nigga, like you literally, if it's not on shuffle, you get
Surprise
pissed.
me. It's that type of vibe with music now. Surprise me.
That's just the world. Damn, that's crazy because Netflix do have that surprise me thing.
Yeah,
I've never used that, but I'm like, I bet like 5 years from now, that'll be a thing.
And that's because the past, I want to say 10 years, the film has kind of been dog shit. I mean, we got your gems, but it's not like back in like the 80s and the 90s where it was just like banger after banger after banger. You know, a lot of these streaming services have those trash films, so it's just like, that they didn't watch. I'm pretty sure there's shows on Netflix that don't get no fucking interactions that nobody ever fucking watches because the movie's fucking ass. What the fuck am I watching that for? You know what I mean? So even some films that that films that are good that some people still find dog shit. It's just like, So at this point, it's just like, shuffle. But let me just see what else. And it's for also people who sit down and just watch this shit all fucking day. And they don't know what the fuck to do, so they go to the surprise me fucking section and just put on a movie that they probably seen already. But anyway,
you know what I realized too? I know a lot of people use Netflix and just streaming and YouTube and shit in general, podcasts. They do it to pass time and they use it as background. So if it's entertaining enough, like they'll just have it on and catch what they catch as it's on.
Right. Turn around here and there, see somebody get punched in the face, turn back around, somebody getting cheated on, turn back around, there's a shootout. You know what I'm saying? And out.
Yeah, now that's the beauty of like, wow. Like I said, we 11 episodes in this shit. Wow, like I've been enjoying doing this shit. I feel like the freedom of it is a lot. I mean, you could go as long as you're creative, you can use this medium of what a podcast is to really, get your shit off.
Right.
I'm saying, but I think we could unless y'all brothers got anything else y'all wanted to talk on. I know you was talking. What you had some other shit, Marz?
PlayStation State of Play was today. Street Fighter 6, Resident Evil 4 remake, Final Fantasy 16, Resident Evil 7 VR. Fucking yeah.
I know you showed us that trailer of that new Street Fighter.
Yeah. It's going back to his hip hop roots from Third Strike. Hopefully we get some Sean back in some Street Fighter. We ain't see Sean in a while. Niggas don't know who Sean is. He's the black Shoto. Okay, you have your Ryu, your Ken, your Dans. Then you have Sean. You know what I'm saying? Bring Sean back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's about it, really. Final Fantasy 16 looks fucking immaculate. But we gotta wait a whole year for that, so fuck them.
Yeah, you said that shit threw me off when you said that shit come out 2023. I'm like, damn, and they got all of this right now already.
So can you imagine when the game launched? Right. So imagine. Well, if you didn't know, Jeff Keighley, he's the guy who does the Game Awards in December. He's gotten richer and richer, and he decided to do this thing called Summer Games Fest, where all summer, all these studios is going to be announcing games, right? And this kind of killed E3 in a sense. Well, PlayStation hosting its own events kind of killed E3 because Xbox wasn't giving niggas nothing. Shout out to my Xbox players. Y'all have y'all Call of Duty. Y'all have y'all 120 FPS, 4K output. Y'all niggas got some shit. But as far as first person games, they lacking. But that's in due time because Phil Spencer, the guy who owns, who's head of Xbox, it's kind of a little slow. But hopefully in due time, niggas get their shit right. But PlayStation had all the hype around it. And when they had the PlayStation event in 2016, after that, it kind of killed E3 as a whole. So, and I think they're not even doing E3 this year. But so throughout the summer, we're gonna be getting game announcements. So I'm gonna keep you niggas updated on what's new and things like that.
Or shit.
But yeah, that's about it. That's really all I got.
Shout out to J. Cole. That nigga out there balling, shooting threes. Nigga look like Peja Stojakovic from the corner three.
And nigga still promoting his album, y'all. Talk about dedication.
And shout out to Justin Timberlake. That nigga is also up 100. That nigga sold his catalog for $100 million.
Damn.
A lot of fucking money. And you gotta think, I think he only has 5 albums.
Wait, say it again. Who sold their catalog?
Justin Timberlake.
For $100 million? $100
million. Hell yeah, you didn't. So let me pull a story up real quick.
I'm iffy on that. I'm not iffy on it. I'm not, but I am a little iffy on it.
According to CNN Business, Justin Timberlake sells his entire music catalog. He sold his catalog to a Blackstone-backed management company, joining a wave of recent megastars who are selling their rights to their music for big bucks. London-based firm Drvgz Song Management announced Thursday the purchase of the singer's copyrights on tracks he wrote or co-wrote, a total of around 200 songs. So,
$100 million, not bad.
100 M's.
It's just that Future 6 Love Sounds album. I don't think I would sell that. But it's each his own,
I mean, it's a deeper convo. Like I said, maybe we could.
Yeah, it's a deeper convo. Maybe the nigga hasn't made $100 million off music, and he was like, "Fuck it." Maybe the rest of a lot of his money came from like endorsements and shit. You know what I mean?
I think he definitely. I don't know what he's made, but I know he's made good money from that shit. I think this is
from music. You think he made $100 million off music?
Not just music. I think this means in terms of his celebrity, like in terms of his career.
No, I mean, he probably made more money acting and this like that from music. But I'm saying that's why he sold it for $100 million, because $100 million is, to them, to the rich. I don't think that's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. You would think Justin Timberlake's catalog would be worth $500 million at least.
I think that's a lot of money, bro. Cause you gotta think. I'm just going based off of like. So this is like. This is a string of like. He's not the first person. Like mad people have been doing this. Like Dream has sold his. A lot of people have been getting like big money for that shit. Like, and he's one. Basically, this is like, I think something bigger is coming, because people selling their masters hasn't been a thing up until recently. Like, you never heard somebody that's selling their masters to a company for like a lump sum. Even if it has happened in the past, even if it has, I mean, you haven't heard like a press release for it. Like, oh, yo, we announcing, we just got this nigga shit. Because this company specifically that got Justin Timberlake's has bought a few artists in the past. I believe they got Neo shit already. They got Dream, like a few artists, bro. Like a few people sold their shit already. So I say, I'm looking at it as bigger in terms of like, it seems like, maybe they got some knowledge of what this, or it could just be what they think right now. Like, yo, music shit like this streaming, I ain't getting no bread from it.
I was just about to say that.
I might as well hit a lick.
Like, I was just about to say that.
It don't seem like it's gonna get any better.
Yeah, nobody's streaming their music. They like, fuck it.
Word, it's like, yo, this shit don't seem like it's gonna get no better. Why the
fuck
will we try?
All the artists you said, I'm not bumping them niggas every day.
I mean, but they got big catalogs, bro. Like, it's not even about when you bump it. It's just how they music is in like, and I mean they shit is in. I mean, they got movies with their music, like these big songs. Neo,
yeah, Dream,
right. Justin Timberlake, like these huge artists in terms of like their career. So I mean, that's interesting. But shout out to everybody get money, man. I'm excited. I can't wait. Tomorrow I'm going thrifting again.
Did he?
I wanted to talk about this earlier in the pod, but I mean we about to end soon. But I just want we can end on here my thrifting update on my thrifting journey. Goddamn, bro, I love it. I've been realizing. I think I'm gonna start going to that shit with a mask though, because I guess just the type of environment that it is a big ass space, and you dealing with like goods that's just, I mean, just in bins. That some bins there a while, some is fresh, but it's a lot of my sinuses, bro. I be in that bitch, my nose runny.
Oh, that dust.
Word. So I gotta go in that bitch with a mask. Like, I think I'm gonna go in that shit. Know what I'm saying?
Masked up.
Masked on. Word. But
put the fucking good shit. Put the shit in the bag. Let me stop.
Word. Like that shit is, like I said, other than that, everything else is cool. Like shit is beautiful. I be realizing the usual suspects there. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, you know what I mean? I be on my dolo shit, so I don't really, you know what I mean, I don't make friends with niggas. I got my AirPod in, I'm peeping the situation. But I mean, I'll give a head nod to a nigga that I'm saying I might see. It'd be like some young Jewish cats in there. You know what's the wild thing I do realize? Like, and when you reselling, or if you there for a purpose, you don't really care about anything else that's there, no matter what it is. It's of no value to you if it's not in the realm of what you're trying to do with the shit. So I'm like, that's kind of how it is. Like, there's the young Jewish cats there. I think they Jewish just because like they look like some young Jewish cats. They got the little the froze and shit. I mean, they look like Jewish cats from like NY and shit. But they be there looking for like the vintage T-shirts. And I mean, vintage NBA T-shirts and shit, vintage like Bulls, just vintage like shit like that. And I'm like, damn, son, I understand that's what they be there for, but like that's the value to them. Like that's just basically the perspective it gave me. Like, yo, the value of shit is what you put on it. Everything else next to this shit, they might overlook like a fucking, and this is an extreme example, they might overlook like a Montclair hoodie that's right there, or a Montclair jacket, because they only there for the vintage shit, you know what I mean? But the value is on what you put, and then, you know what I mean, you grab the clear or the vintage, or you take it to the front, depending on the weight is what the value is. So that's what I mean. That's when I got perspective on shit, because I be leaving up out of there with shit, bro. I take my tote bag and I just put everything in there. It can have like some toys at the bottom, some cords, some cables that I need. It might have mad random shit at the bottom, whatever, just in the bag. They don't check. They're not looking individually. They selling you shit by the pound. Like, so I mean, you dump that shit in there, you'll be like, yo, clothes, or they be, what you got in there, clothes? And some people will look, but they're not checking. And I just be like, miscellaneous, because they got a price for miscellaneous items. You just got shit. And then they were like, all right, $7. And I'd be like, yo, $7? Like, I know this little random thing right here that I got is probably 20 off if it was new, if I got it new. It's new here, but it's just not in the box. So, shit cool, man. But go ahead and take us out of here.
All right, niggas. Take the headphones out your fucking ear. We fucking done. We tired of talking to you niggas, because y'all niggas, we talking for hours and y'all niggas don't say nothing back to us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, fuck y'all. But get the fuck up out of here. We'll be back next week with some more crack for that ass.
Crack.
Crack in the 80s, nigga.
Crack. Crack.